Okay, Reggie. Before we get started on this week's questions, is there anything you wanted to speak on or talk about before we get into it?
Right quick. I just want to shout out the Pisces. It's the Pisces seasons, right? Y'all birthday time of the month. I don't know too many Pisces, but one person I talk to every day is a Pisces. So we'll talk about that later in the next couple of episodes. But uh, but yeah, shout out to all the Pisces, and then also uh, man, John, we've been neglecting on putting up and it's done got starting to get hot again. So we better try to get these shirts sold. So cause we got a whole bunch of them. You know, when we showed that episode of the P-Funk sweat tops, everybody said they want one, they want one. We made a bunch of them, and now y'all ain't buying them. So we got about 50 we have left, about 50 we have left that we need to get rid of. So we're gonna mark them down to $40. Y'all say mark them down. We're gonna sell them for $40 so we can get rid of them and before it get hot because it's not gonna be cool to wear them in the summertime. But buy those P-Funk sweat tops. They're real nice. Hopefully John put it up so y'all can see them and y'all can order them on our YouTube at the bottom of the YouTube page. They're usually in the description. Or for those of y'all on Facebook, you can also get them there. Uh, Death Row East t-shirts always available, and Bomb First t-shirts as well. So y'all can pick those up. Start supporting us with that, helping us out. A lot of people always asking, what can we do for y'all? How we can help you out? Well, y'all can help us out by buying no t-shirts. Um, let's see that. And then, man, I want to give a shout out, man, about an hour ago before I started taping, a dude that was like, his brother was really like a brother to me. And in the last about 5 years, me and him have been real close. Uh, he suddenly he had a procedure on Monday, and things didn't go well for him. He passed away a couple hours a day. My boy Boo. Uh, oh man, shout out to you, Boo, man. Rest in peace. And this one hurts. So if I seem a little down or off on the next set of tapings of episodes, it's just because Boo is real heavy on my heart right now. So shout out to him and prayers to the Mitchell's family. Yeah. Other than that, John, that's about it.
One of the big topics coming out of this week was a producer that worked with Diddy named Little Rod did a lawsuit. And in that lawsuit, he alleged a lot of things. One of which is that he was slipped one of the famous drinks that Diddy does, and then he woke up um, feeling like something had happened to him during the night. I can't say the word on YouTube, but people know what I'm talking about. And he also alleged that Meek Mill and Diddy had a relationship, a sexual relationship. I wanted to see if you had read any of this or if you had any reaction to people actually coming out now and saying that Diddy does stuff with men that's not just the Cassies and the escorts and whatnot.
Well, yeah. You know, I love y'all when y'all act like this on YouTube, like y'all haven't been hearing Reggie Wright speak on this stuff. I told y'all, I said, real soon, it's gonna start coming out about men because Puffy is not paying for male escorts, ordering up male escorts if he's not doing it for his enjoyment. You only order up female escorts and other females if you get down like that. You don't be ordering up no male unless you want that male with you. So for all the others acting shocked and surprised, I said somebody's gonna come out and expose him real soon. And of course, that's what's happening. It's unfortunate that stuff like that happen to people. I know y'all believe in that Illuminati stuff. I don't believe in the Illuminati. I'm gonna tell y'all up front. And y'all say now because the powers in the be is not protecting Puffy is the reason that these people are coming out and suing them. No, that ain't why. Because now, once you pay out people, and that's why When he paid out that judgment, the next day I told him that was bad. Because when attorneys would take on cases and say, hey, this dude paying out this quick, he'll pay us $1 million right quick, or $300,000, whatever, if he wants stuff to go away. And, I'm sure those insurance companies that he has that mainly, y'all don't know, is the one that be paying those things out. I try to educate y'all on, is usually your company insurance companies that pay them out and make the decisions. When you have the business insurance or the businesses, you have the different type of insurance that make you pay out the things. Because by the time you have all the different lawyers and stuff involved, it's just as quick to settle a case. So that's, unfortunately, is what's happening to Puffy. Everybody's going to come out of the woodworks suing him. I'm not trying to say that he don't deserve any of these lawsuits. I don't believe about Meek Mills. I'm a Meek Mill fan. I don't know what happened. I noticed when he talked about it, though, Meek Mills didn't deny it. Like I said, I don't want to believe that that is true, but I'm one of those like y'all. When don't say you motherfucking crazy, I ain't never did no shit like that. Then it's usually some smoke with that fire. And so I'm not up here saying Meek Mills was involved in that thing. I'm not saying Usher. Yeah, I am. Or Justin Bieber and all of them. Puffy gonna turn out to be our modern day. Y'all about to get mad. He gonna be our modern day Michael Jackson is what Puffy turning out to be, in my opinion. That's my opinion only. I know black folks get mad when we say Michael was doing that stuff, but I believe Michael doing things with little boys as well. That was my opinion. Y'all asked me how I know. I know an alleged victim that was around us. He's a very, very good friend with Ray J today. But anyway, man, it's hard for me to say whether this stuff is true or not. I'm not going to get up there and start debating it. But y'all heard it. I've been telling y'all. Puffy been giving y'all all the signs that he's trying to come out of the closet. Hope he finally come out of the closet. It's obvious in 2024, we don't care. Society don't care no more. They done TV shows and all of that done brainwashed us to say half of y'all, well, maybe 10% of y'all in the comment section take, and hey, that's just the era we live in. I have a problem with gay. Y'all say, well, why you care what a man doing and all that? Because that's one of the main reasons that God flooded the world and set the world on fire and did all the stuff that he did, because he was mad when he found out that men were down here having sex with animals and having sex with other men and stuff like that. That was the one thing that pissed off God. Y'all read your Bible, y'all learn. I know there's more to it than what I just explained, but that was the gist of what happened. So that's why I have a problem with homosexuality. But I know in 2024, I'm from an old school, where in the 80s and the 90s, people that were doing that were hiding it. And now y'all out with it. So, hey, that's on y'all. But my point to saying that is, Puff needed just to come on out with it. Because those lawsuits and stuff is going to keep blackmailing him and threatening him, and they're trying to expose him with these things because they think that he's scared of the things coming out. And once you don't give a fuck and tell them, I don't care. Do what y'all got to do. These were adults. These weren't kids. Everybody that did something like that wanted it. It ain't too much that's going to be happening. The next thing that's going to be happening, and after this, is now you're going to start seeing some criminal investigations getting opened. And because when you get too much of this smoke, law enforcement generally gets involved. So that'd be the next thing that will be happening to Puffy, unfortunately, for his sake. Y'all know I'm one that believes if you ain't getting psychological help, getting some type of help, and you're a victim, you got to come right away with me and tell it. Then you're a victim to me. But when you're talking about it and you haven't been getting some type of psychological help, and then you 10, 15 years later want to come talk about it, y'all better not ever have me on no jury for no shit like that. Because I'm going to be like, get the fuck out of here. Why didn't you bring it up when you happened? That's what's supposed to happen to victims and victims to me. If the stuff come out immediately, not years later, not when you finally find an attorney to take the case because they find this open season and they seeing that you opening up the checkbook and stuff like that. And so that's what's happening to y'all boy Puff, P. Diddy, Brother Love and all of that. But don't act like y'all just starting to hear it. Because I've been telling y'all, the brother is a homosexual. And he's fighting it, trying to hide it. And he needed to just come clean. Yeah, he'll be good. Y'all remember when I told y'all that deal on that last video? All of y'all need to apologize in the comment section too. When I told y'all that his deal wasn't, he still had that deal with Ciroc. And when I talked about it, everybody was like, oh, they already did away with him. And I told y'all, it ain't true. You can't just take stuff from. Well, then y'all just see the article a couple of months later where they settled with him and they made a deal with him. I'll be trying to tell y'all stuff, but I love how y'all go listen to other motherfuckers on YouTube and all you YouTube attorneys. But when y'all want to hear stuff, know stuff, get it right, y'all know what to call. Bomb first. You get it first. That's why we bomb on first. Like Tupac said. Peace, bomb first.